Hello. Okay, so I think I've decided I'm gonna try and do Vlogmas, at least 12 days of Vlogmas, which is what I did 2 years ago. And I'm gonna try and pre-film a couple of videos so that I feel a little bit ahead of it so I can actually do it. And I want to talk about my day because it's actually quite Christmas themed and I feel like that's appropriate. I also mentioned in one of my Dear Hopefuls videos that my mum's got me a whole bunch of Christmas themed earrings. I'm gonna try and wear those for every video that I make of Vlogmas. But we'll see how this goes realistically because whenever I make a plan to do something, it doesn't always work out. So I'm just gonna talk about my day, like I said, and we'll see what happens. And one part of this story I did share in my Dear Hopefuls video, but I just feel the need to share it with the world because it was just so amazing. But we'll get to that when we get to it. I am part of a group for Secret Santa, and we only got the people that we're getting gifts for yesterday. And considering lockdown measures are so inconsistent and they keep changing, we don't know when things are going to be open, we just decided today, me and a friend, we're going to go to the city and buy whatever we needed. I'm not going to say what I got, just because by the time this video goes up, I don't know if we'll have done it already. I think we will, but I am very nervous about these things. But I pretty much decided as soon as I got this person on what I was going to get them, which is very, very rare for me. And I also knew where I wanted to get it. And my friend knew exactly which shop he wanted to go to, so we went to that place first, and we got incredibly lost. It's not a big area where we went to, but we still managed to walk all the way around where all the shops were to still not find it. And I think we walked in about 1.5 big loops before we found it. But then we wandered the shop a bit, he found something he wanted to get, and that was it. And then we went to the shop I wanted to go to, and like I said, I'd already had in mind what I was gonna get, but then I saw something else that I thought, oh, maybe I'll get that instead. And it was a Christmas themed jumper, and I was like, this looks like I think the person I'm getting it for would really enjoy it. But I decided I'd probably need to get a large, and of course they had every size except the large. So I went back to my original plan. I bought that. Also, there were Christmas lights up everywhere we went, which was really nice, even though it was light, so we didn't really get to enjoy it, but it still just made me really happy. I love Christmas time and the Christmas lights and all that. And then we were gonna head home, but we walked past a Greg's, and I love Greg's, and we were just like, it's called Let's Get a Coffee. We didn't sit in or anything, but we just wanted to get a coffee. And this is the story I've already shared, but I just want to keep sharing with the world because it's just so unbelievable. We were in line at Greg's. There were 2 people in front of us. One was already at the till and one was behind, and then it was us 2. And the person at the till had paid by card and the card had declined. And so the person behind the desk was like, oh, sorry, the bank's declined that. Is there any other way you could pay? And so this guy was fumbling around for cash trying to find something to be able to pay with. And the woman behind him, who was in front of us, walked up and said, don't worry about it, I'll pay for it. And there was just no hesitation, and I just couldn't believe it. And I wanted to go up and say, I'll pay for yours, but then, first of all, because of COVID, I wanted to keep my distance, and also she'd already said, like, oh, I'll pay for this as well. But I couldn't believe it. It probably wasn't much, it was probably £1 or £2, but I can imagine that there's plenty of people out there at the moment who have completely empty banks. And for this woman to just do this one small act of kindness, I wish I could repay her. And I think that's why I want to share it, because I want her to somehow know that I noticed it. And I did try to give her something, because my work gives us like free meal cards, so I gave one to her. But it wasn't what I wanted to do, and she just walked off like it was nothing, and I just thought, obviously I hope no one's ever in that position where they can't afford something, but I'd like to hope that if someone ever is, I will do the same if I have the money, obviously. And it just really touched me. And I think that's what I want to share for this video today. I just want to give the message of, if you can, do something nice for someone. It's a tough time for everyone. I'm sure people are struggling with money, and you just don't know how much that might help someone. So Merry Christmas, and all going to plan. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!